Hey yo, voice of the culture. All right, why black people shouldn't vote? Let me take this graphic off here real quick because we're not even talking about this right now. We're talking about why black people shouldn't vote. And Mark, I forgot you just said something, but they didn't get to hear. They didn't get to hear me. I don't know why. I like to keep my mics and audios on mute because I do not want anything to come out that shouldn't come out. But I see Mello. He just said something. Why Maylene? Why she muted herself? But hey yo, so Mark, talk to the people, man. Talk to the people. That's why I enlarged his. I'm just letting y'all know this is the Negro. He already voted. I think it's a good thing. This is my partner. This is Mark Leasy. He out there in Georgia, and I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel like even up here in the North Side with Philly at and shit like that, it's gonna be a civil war regardless of who wins. It's not probably a civil war, but it's gonna be something that's gonna happen. I feel like if Biden wins, I feel like it's gonna be a bunch of racist, Caucasians going out there shooting up people and shit like that or doing weird shit. I feel like if and this is crazy. I didn't feel like this. I didn't feel like that when Barack Obama won. I thought Barack Obama would just get assassinated or something. But I didn't feel like if Joe Biden wins, like the whole country will go into like a violent war. If Donald Trump wins, I just feel like what black people always do: march and destroy property. And this is why my whole intentions of saying black people should not vote is just so they won't be emotionally invested so much in who's in office and believe in the government to changing their situation. Like, how many times have our ancestors or grandparents voted and it's the same talking points by these politicians, bro? The same talking points.
It's gonna be the same, bro. Either winner is gonna be the same, but come on, man. Trump retarded, man. Come on, man. Let's stop. Like, you want that to represent you, dog. You know what I mean? Like,
he doesn't represent me. Whoever's sitting in the office, this is what I'm talking about. Black people got to get out the mindset that whoever's sitting in office.
I ain't get to finish my statement. What I was saying was that either way, it's gonna be. I'd rather pick the lesser of the evil, bro. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to pick one of them anyway. Pick your poison, dog. I'd rather pick the lesser of the evil.
Hey, May, I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Huh?
My fault. Go ahead. Hold on. I'm gonna answer your question, bro. Give me a second. My guy Mark Leasy going right now.
Yeah, I was saying, dog. Like, I don't feel like nothing gonna change. I'm just picking the lesser of the evils, bro. This dude Trump, man. You never know, man. You ever seen that movie Red Dawn? He fucking with them China folks, man. Some of that shit might pop. Them niggas good to jumping out parachutes and shit on us because he said something stupid. At least if Biden if he's still on some fuck shit, I mean, it might be a little less dangerous than what Trump might do. Trump don't give a fuck. He a cowboy, dog. You need a motherfucker like that when it's time to go to war. I wouldn't mind having Trump as president if we go into war because I know he gonna go hard like that. You know what I mean? Because he's crazy. You know what I mean? Because he want to do some shit like that. I feel like, but I don't feel like just because I'm black, I needed to vote Biden. I just wanted the lesser of the evils to win, bro. That's it.
But that's what they tell us, though, as people, as black people, as minorities, even Spanish people and Asians and whoever else is marginalized in this country. They tell you, pick the lesser of two evils. And unfortunately, I hate that perspective because it's like, why should I have to choose evil at all? So that's why I chose my right not to vote. I'm registered to vote. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm registered to vote. I voted in many elections. I should actually go and vote for local office, but for the presidential race, I feel like black people should not even be so invested in it, especially when it's just a two-party system and they just give you lesser of two evils. That's just messed up. And honestly, out of both candidates, I have to disagree with Joe Biden being the lesser of two evils if you look at the candidates' records, honestly. But I'm not here to promote any one of them. But if we really look at the record, honestly, Joe Biden is more of an evil. You know what I mean?
We super predators to either one of them anyway. We super
but right? The person that said that though was Joe Biden though. He the one that called us super predators. I thought it was only Hillary Clinton that said that. But they got so many clips of Joe Biden.
Man, Trump kind of racist too, bro.
Trump
Let's be
says he's
real.
racist, though. Trump says he's racist, though. Trump never denies that he's not racist. Trump said it.
What's good about that? I'm killing folks, and I'm saying I'm a killer. It's not good that I keep fucking killing. You know what I mean?
Well, at least I know you're a
saying?
killer. So next time you walk through the hood or walk around me, I got my gun ready to fucking blow your head off. Like, I'm prepared, like, good looking. That's actually, you care about me by letting me know that you're a killer. Even though you're a killer, you care about me. Not that you care about me, but you kind of, you helping me out. Like, you just help me out, letting me know where you're coming from or what you are. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem with the world right now. It's all these lies and deceit and all this crazy stuff going on in our government and our system. Like, we don't elect, they get selected. You know what I'm saying? They select these guys. Now, we may put in our little stupid little paper ballots or whatever the fuck we doing, but the Electoral College Board and these motherfuckers already got selected 300 people to vote for these people. Like, they don't have to vote for them. They can vote for whoever they want. They can vote for Kim Jong-un
you feel
in
like
North Korea or something.
How much you think your opinion matters with you not even like being in the race of, you know, voting? You know what I'm saying? If you not, it's like you on the outside, like, you feel me?
No, I don't feel you because No, I don't feel you on that. Like, if I'm not voting,
like, if you're not voting, bro. Like, if you ain't voting, why even talk about it? Like, if you don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I titled this. "Why Black People Shouldn't Vote." I do give a fuck. That's the point. I give a fuck, which is why I'm telling Black people not to vote.
The title. I know. I'm just saying with Black folks, like, why Black people shouldn't vote. Like, those, a lot of people that's Black, all the ones that's Black, you included. You know what I'm saying? They're saying that it's like, shit. Just leave it.
I hate Black people. I hate the Black people on both sides. That like, even Black people that voting for Trump and they like, oh, I'll vote for Trump, and they act like that's like a badge of honor. Like, you a house nigga, my nigga. Like, you a house nigga, my nigga, because you just proud to, oh, I'll vote for Trump because you different than everybody else. So you want to show whoever you feel as though is in power that you different than the rest of the Negroes. You know what I'm saying? That's a house nigga mentality. So on both sides, like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Black people that vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is more slavery, have more of a slave mindset than those that vote for Trump, because it's some people that vote for Trump that already know, like me, and aware of how that dude is and really pay attention and also see the fact that matter of fact, somebody asked about Ice Cube. What about the Ice Cube plan? He sat down with certain people, even though there's Black entertainers, and entertainers is just one sector of our greatness and display of people that represent us. He did in fact sit down with these guys, and he did in fact change his agenda for the on what the Black community, what they can do for the Black community in the next 4 years. Now, it may not get done. Of course, it won't get done. You know, most of the time, it's, you know what I mean, they just be saying shit, but. Hey,
midterm elections are so important because that's where you're going to be voting for the House of Representatives and the Senate.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
And those are the ones that sign, you know, make all these bills and laws and everything for the president to approve. So it's them that you should be really focused on voting for and checking out their backgrounds.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's who you're gonna get most of the direct benefits from anyway. The local office, the judges you vote for.
Even with that, in the long run of that, who they really working for? You feel me? Y'all into a bunch of conspiracy theorists type, you know, well, who they really working for? You know, it's probably they paid to make it sound good and look good, but really,
yeah, they all are.
You know what I'm saying?
They all are, but that's why we got to get some of us. Get you in the office, get you Beiling in office, get people that you actually know and tangibly interacted with and had a conversation with. You get them in office, and that's why the local office matters so much, because their local community. You supposed to be the person that should be representing your community should be from your community. It shouldn't just be some proxy agent they just put up there and say, "Hey, look, this guy got the same characteristics as you, so vote for them." You know what I mean? Like in Philly, they got a lot of Islamic people that's like local offices, like Fatah and all them. I never had a conversation with Fatah. I never had a conversation with none of these people. But they know that Philadelphia has a great Black Muslim population, so they be getting these guys as Democrat. First of all, How you Muslim and Democrat? Like, I don't get that. I don't get that. It just shows me like we are so disconnected
Right.
from what's going on in the world as black people. We are so disconnected from what's going on in this country for us. Like, we're so disconnected, and we're not really organized. This is why black people should not vote. I feel like if we do not vote, we'd be more organized. We'd be a lot more organized, and we will understand the fact that the government is not for us. It's not going to work for us. Now, we can go and tell these people our issues and stuff like that, but our whole main thing is to make our own special interests and make our own lobbyists, and then fund these campaigns and fund these candidates that we want to get into office. And then, you know, like I said, money talks. We got to pull money together, and then we got to get a candidate. One of us, because why would we give money to somebody else? Give it to one of us. They run for office. Man, Joe Biden got $800 million fucking dollars, basically $1 billion for his campaign, bro. $1 billion for his campaign, bro. Who gave him all that money?
Compared to what Trump got towards campaign. Come on, man. I know you ain't comparing like campaign money with them two. Can't do that.
Not this year. I mean, Trump back in 2016, he made it had a lot of money, but not this year. He didn't have to. He gets so much promotion from everybody, even us that just talk about, oh, he's a piece of shit. He's getting free promotion all day. Trump don't need to do what Joe Biden does. Nobody really want to talk to Joe Biden. Nobody interested in him. He boring. And he be saying shit out his mouth that I don't like, bro. One of y'all should pull up that Ice Cube, not the Ice Cube interview, the Breakfast Club interview when Charlie Mane said, "I'm black, beautiful, and rich," and he said, "The blacks are getting shot." He just said it like damn, like you defend. Why are you so defensive? Because he said, "I'm black, beautiful, and rich," and you just like, yeah, and the blacks are getting shot. Like, his racism came out. He's more, to me, he's more racist than Trump, to be honest with you, bro. Like, you could tell, like, he tried to get himself around some niggas, like, you know, Barack Obama, Kamala Harris. He get around some niggas and be like, "I'm not racist." Fuck out of here, man. Racist people always around black people. The main racist white people be around black people all the time because they love to say nigga.
Racist.
That's why when some of y'all be sitting there,
it ain't one more racist than the other. That's just like, if you racist, you that. That's just what you is. It ain't.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
You saying the amount of hate that he put into it, but it's racist is racist, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't feel like either one of them really fuck with the black vote. Black folks like that. But
I have Joe Biden's interview on the Breakfast Club up if you want it.
Yo, just play the first 30 seconds. I just want people to hear the first 30 seconds when just play. I'm gonna be quiet. Just play the first 30 seconds. That will be a good look.
Breakfast Club. Vice President Biden, how are you today? Good. Good to see you. Same here. You know, I've been critical of you. I have a few things I want to talk to you about. I know you have. Yeah. You don't know me. No, I don't. That's why I want to get to know you today. I want to talk to you about mostly black stuff. But, you know, first of all, how are you? How's your family during this quarantine? Thank God everybody's doing well. How about you and your family? Man, we over here blessed, black, and highly favored, man. Well, I tell you what, the black community's getting killed, though. That is very, very true.
Time out. Pause it. I was wrong on him saying black people getting shot, but you heard what he said. Like, it's like he was defensive automatically, and Charlamagne came out like, you know, I've been very critical of you, so we're gonna talk about black stuff. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. And then you heard what Biden said, bro. You voted for him. You voted for him, Mark. You voted for that.
He didn't listen. And the meaning of him saying that, he was already knowing that the subject was going to go towards black folks, and so his whole campaign was like, you know, he's tired of the black folks getting killed, and I'm tired of hearing about them saying they're tired of being killed. So that's kind of how he said it to me, man. Maybe I heard it wrong. Maybe you heard it right. Ain't no telling.
Play that over, like, please, man. I'm sorry,
he was like,
bro.
he's tired of it. Like, I'm tired of the black folks getting killed.
Like, no. Play that over. Play that. That's how you say. That's how his tone was. Play it. Oh my God. Play it, please, May. Please, May. I bow before you. Please play that over again.
Gotcha.
That was clear audio too. That was very clear audio.
In the morning, the Breakfast Club. Vice President Biden, how are you today? Good. Good to see you. Same here. You know, I've been critical of you. I have a few things I want to talk to you about. I know you have. Yeah. You don't know me. No, I don't. That's why I want to get to know you today. I want to talk to you about mostly black stuff. But, first of all, how are you? How's your family during this quarantine? Thank God everybody's doing well. How about you and your family? Man, we over here blessed, black, and highly favored. Well, I tell you what, the black community is getting killed, though. That is very, very true. That is very true. It's not right-wing media outlets.
I mean, even Charlamagne wasn't offended, bro. Like, he was like, that's very, very true. It's true, bro. First thing, the first thing Charlamagne said to him was, one of the first things he said was, I want to talk to you about black stuff. Charlamagne took it there. You know what I mean? When you questioning somebody and you interviewing somebody, you know what I'm saying? You set up the premise. So the whole premise was, we finna talk about black stuff. So Biden was on some, okay, this is how I feel about the black stuff. He not black,
exactly.
Bro, you know what I mean?
Exactly. This is how you feel about the black stuff. That's exactly. That's what my fault, energy. I hope you can hear me now. But that my fault. But exactly. That's how you feel about the black community, bro. And you gotta think about it. When we start, like, when black kids start getting shot on camera all crazy. I mean, it shit been happening. But Trayvon Martin happened during the President Barack Obama's term. You know what I'm saying? Like, Trayvon Martin getting shot, Eric Garner, all that shit, bro. And Joe Biden had a front row seat to seeing all that in the leadership position that he was in. And he never spoke out or spoke up about it, really. You know what I'm saying? Just like even on his own campaign. You know who really be campaigning for him more than he campaigned for himself? Barack Obama. You see, that's what he used to. He used to niggas doing shit for him, bro. He not used to doing shit for himself.
Who should be president then, bro? If Trump can't be president, if Biden can't be president, what you want? Tell me what you want, bro. Because obviously it's
I should be president. I should be president. I should be president. Me. I should be president.
I vote IMF.
Vote for your mom's favorite.
Exactly. That's a perfect campaign name right there. Like, oh, mom's favorite. Okay, that's what my mom like him. It's not a negative name, but oh man, let's get into it though. Like, I got this topic right here. Fuck, what is that? Hey, May, what was you gonna say something, man? I know he's gonna say something. May did make some good points about the local offices that's what we should really be paying attention to, who you vote into your local office. But I will ask this, election day today, who will be elected? I'm gonna just ask that question just to get it out the way so we won't bring it back up. I feel like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will be elected. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I don't know why. I just feel like that's what's gonna happen. I feel like they're gonna do some
I feel the
like
opposite. I feel like I voted for Biden, bro, and I promise you, I still feel like Trump gonna win some type of way, though. You know,
all right. If it's true about black men, because there's a lot of us that says that we're not voting for Biden, and there's a lot of us that said we're not voting at all.
Right.
Right. And then there's some of us that's saying it, like in the black male vote. The black male vote is the most unpredictable vote, to be honest with you, bro, because it's so many different viewpoints amongst us. Like the people like Ice Cube, like me and Ice Cube were on the same accord. Me and Ice Cube, what he be saying, bro, I feel like he should be fucking he don't want to do that, but I feel like he should or somebody that's on his team or his campaign, they should be running for the office if I'm going to give a vote. You know what I'm saying?
At the same time, though, if you were super rich, you would vote for Trump anyway, though. You know what I mean? If you had a lot of money, this wouldn't even be no conversation. You know what I mean?
Or if you're trying to start a business, if you're trying to get your business in order and not have to pay dumbass taxes on your small business, you'll go for Trump.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so that's the sad truth is, regardless who you voted for, like you said, they just wanted to see your electoral vote, but it's a selective vote.
NRG Day Moon, that's a fact. That's a fact, NRG Day Moon. I'm sorry, bro. She just said some fact. She said that she said there are more than two parties. Unfortunately, they don't have the money to campaign. That's a fact, and that's why we have to make our own parties. Like be a powerful ass party if black people and
I think the next 3 years are crucial because since I don't see a lot of people talking about elections and the president and this is and that and up until the election comes again to vote for the president. What happens to the other 3 years? Why aren't you guys doing your homework then? Why aren't you guys trying to be steadfast in learning about, who represents you? I think that's the major default here.
Well, where that button at? I'm trying to press the button for you. Where that jump? Facts. That's a fact. Like we wait until like the last minute. Like we procrastinate as a country. Regardless of black people, Spanish people, whatever. As a whole, white people included, we procrastinate as a country to really get to know these people. And then when it comes down to election time, we saying pick the lesser of two evils or pick the evil you like. You know what I mean? Why does it have to go to pick the evil you like? Why can't it just be?
It's not picking the evil you like, because like I'm saying, I really don't believe the vote that we doing count. They just really wanted to see what you wanted, and they're gonna be like, we're gonna do what we think's best. That's all this shit boils down to, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I get what you're saying. You're saying basically they want to see what we voting for, because we basically voting for policies. But basically, we voting for an agenda that they laid out. So if you put a vote towards the agenda, then that's what they be like. Oh, that's what the general population want. Or this is what the people really want. Which is if this is the case, right? And let me give you the little sound thing. That's for Mark for what he said. Now the thing is, if you look at it like that, Trump got a better plan for black people then, because Trump actually sat down with the Platinum League with Ice Cube, and he changed and he reformatted his agenda and his plan for the black community. He got a specific plan for that. Joe Biden hasn't done that, and a lot of you know what? All right, who y'all think will be elected though? Let's get off this topic because I got the topic for Ice Cube and why black women don't mess with Ice Cube or don't support his platinum plan, or we're gonna get into that. Election day today, who will be elected?
I think that Trump is going to be reelected.
Okay.
And
Mar said Trump as well.
Here he goes. Yeah, and I think he said that even though he voted for Biden, I think he said he feels that Trump is going to still win. Yeah.
Oh no, I can't hear you that good, bro. You sound you know what you got? Turn off your video real fast and turn it back on. If you turn it off and turn it on, why you don't switch it up, bro? You could have kept your camera to the side, just turn it off and then turn it back on. Then your audio should be right. Or maybe I gotta do it. I can hear you now. Say something right now, Mark. Can you hear me, Mark?
Yeah, I can hear you, but barely.
Yeah. All right, you loud as hell.
Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, my bad.
No, you good, bro. That's perfect. Perfect diction. Pause.
Shit, yeah. Oh, my bad.
Yo, Wallace Law, salute to you, my nigga. Local politics are more important than the presidential election. We was just saying that, we was all putting out that point. That's a fact, Wallace Law. And that's what we need to do. I think a powerful coalition of black and brown peoples getting together and creating our own, like we got to play like how they play. You know what I'm saying? We got businesses. We got to get all our small businesses together, our financial sectors together, make our own banks, and then finance a candidate from our community, the black and brown community, and put them out there. You know what I'm saying? I know I see a lot of people talking about that congresswoman in New York, AOC. I don't really know her like that. Me and her the same age, but I don't really know her like that. And she's a Democrat, so I don't. That's the thing. We got to get rid of the two-party system first and foremost. Then we get rid of the electoral college board. Get rid of all that shit, and then we can go by the actual vote. You know what I'm saying? And
all that shit self-proclaimed anyway, bro. Like, you say you a Democrat, I could say I'm one today. I could be a Republican tomorrow. Nigga don't know that shit.
But they get it down on file though. They get it down on file. They get it down when you write it down before you register to vote, because you're not able to register or you're not able to vote without putting one of that shit down. Like me, I'm registered as independent.
I mean, regardless if you wrote it down, that you might feel a different way the next week. You know, I can't eat.
And that's why I'm independent.
Like, man, I want you feel me?
And that's why I'm independent, because I might agree with the Democrats someday. I might agree with the Republicans someday, or I might take pieces of what they're saying and then make my own agenda for it. Just like what Ice Cube did with the platinum plan. You take a little bit of something, because honestly, black people, we're naturally conservative. We were at one point. Then we became liberal. You know what I'm saying? Single parent home. That's why our culture be all over social media. You notice black people are the main ones that be on social media. Black people be the main ones consuming shit, overzealously consuming, overzealously sharing. When we at one point in time, due to slavery and due to the native peoples getting eradicated over here, we had to be conservative. We had to be conservative. You know why? So we could preserve our culture. You know what I mean? We had to be conservative. And if you look at it, the Conservative Party is the one that actually did the Emancipation Proclamation, which banned servitude in some of these southern states, the state that you're from. And the Democrats was Ditsy. They used to call them Ditsycrats because that's what man. Yo, May, if you could pull up Malcolm X, Democrats, Republicans, like he'll put it down. He sound like he like Republicans more than Democrats, but he basically said the Republican at least let you know that he's a wolf, but a fucking Democrat is like a fox or something. He said something around the lines.
Dude,
like, you know, you ain't going.
My neighborhood right now, dog, with the truck, the music playing, telling everybody to vote and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Black man driving the truck right now. What you think about that? I'm being PG-13 because you voted, bro. So I'm not trying to go in on people real quick because you voted. May about to vote. You know, I already know who she voting for, Trump. But I'm playing. She voting for Biden.
You're a traitor to your race. Do you want me to play that one?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, that sounds perfect. Sounds perfect. You're not a traitor to your race though, Mo.
Are waking up. 22 million black victims of Americanism are waking up, and they're gaining a new political consciousness, becoming politically mature. And as they develop this political maturity, they're able to see the recent trends in these political elections. They see that the whites are so evenly divided that every time they vote, the race is so close, they have to go back and count the votes all over again. And which means that any minority, any block of votes that stick together is in a who sent Kennedy to Washington. You're the one who put the present Democratic administration in Washington, D.C. The whites were evenly divided. It was the fact that you threw 80% of your votes behind the Democrats that put the Democrats in the White House. The Negro you are in a position to the Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. They've been down there 4 years. And all other legislation they wanted to bring up, they brought it up and got it out of the way, and now they bring up you. And now they bring up you. You put them first, and they put you last.
Yep. You said because you're dumb. That's exactly what Malcolm X, because you're dumb. Like, just voting for these niggas make you dumb. Oh, just turn that off, man, because I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of choppy a little bit, but I'm glad that he's saying, like, you put them first and they put you last. Stop putting the government and what you think the government could do for you first. Do for you first. That's what black and brown and Asians, whatever. Do for you first, because this country, they showed you when you first come over here, and you was working hard as shit. You had to work not twice as hard. You had to work triple as hard. Then they got the great idea saying, You know what? Because we were slaves, right? We had all the trades, bro, and that's why we had when we were segregated, we was able to build our own towns and have our own economic system, and our entrepreneurship is superior to theirs. So you know what they did? They made us dependent on them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's desegregate this country, bringing them together. So then they have to put their money in our enterprises after they destroyed our businesses. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Democrats did.
Instead of people attacking Ice Cube, you know, people have loved him for generations, for decades. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people should have given him the respect to find out what he was doing and find out, you know what I'm saying, more details to see if they could get behind him on what he was trying to do. Because originally he wasn't going for Trump or Biden. He went to both of them and said, what can you do? What are you going to do for us?
That's a fact.
And people in their emotions immediately thought, oh, he's you know, siding with Trump, so we're going to be, you know, anti-Ice Cube now. That's really foul. That just shows that a lot of people are still in their damn emotions and will not use their heads to logically, you know, make some change.
That's some real talk, man.
All facts right there, and all wisdom from Mei Ling right there.
That's real. On some real talk, man. Like, I ain't even heavy into politics like that, but you know, this one I kind of indulged into. I was like, I want to see what the fuck really going on, because the last 4 years, man, that man Trump, man, you can't tell me that he pleased you. You know what I'm saying? You happy with what's going on, man. You know what I mean? It's like, what he did to make you be like, okay, he need to stay there. Like, for real, somebody not saying that.
I ain't got no. Well, you and May on two different sides. I'm sorry, May. I don't know if you want anybody to know your vote, but you know, I'm in the middle. I'm not really in the middle. I'm out of it. You know what I mean? I'm out the fight. You know what I'm saying? I just want something that's going to be able to represent all of us. You know what I'm saying? I want something that's going to really, truly, transparently, has some true transparency and really represent all of us as we should be represented in this country. Like, elections getting hacked. Somebody brought that up earlier on the chat. The elections got hacked in 2016, shit like that. Like, man, the election been hacked forever, bro. The election been hacked forever. It's called the Electoral College Board. Like, we're not even going to. I ain't gonna even do that. You know what I mean?
But you at least want somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, that represented. That's not that man. Wild, man. That dude wild.
But to be honest with you, Biden is weak. To me, Biden's a weaker man than Trump. To be honest with you, bro, Biden is a weaker man than Trump. You know why? Because he's a fucking coward. Like I said, Trump.
Y'all like entertained with Trump.
I'm not entertained with Trump. I'm not entertained with Trump. I'm not entertained with Trump. I'm not saying I'm entertained with Trump.
It's like that shit be some crazy shit. It's a bunch of memes you can put up. He say a lot of crazy shit. He a true American. He don't give a fuck, that type shit and all that. But
Joe Biden got them type of memes. Joe Biden got memes with Barack Obama saying I should have punched him in his mouth. Like they got all these memes of Joe Biden being Uncle Joe, smacking niggas and smacking people, and Barack Obama got to be the one to calm him down. Like, come on, man.
One time, bro. And that one time have I said that Biden needs to be our president. I hadn't said that one time on this show. If y'all notice that, you know what I'm saying? I'm careful about what I say when I'm saying it, because I know how people are. You know, not one time have I said that. I'm just saying, like, why Trump though? You know, I see all the stupid shit.
I get what you're saying. No, bro, I'm not following you. I'm not following you. Yeah. Because honestly, a lot of people that's older than me, because I'm a little bit younger than you, a little bit younger than Mei Ling. A lot of people that's older. A lot of people that's like in previous generations, they really believe in voting. Me, I got disillusioned by it after I voted. The first time I was able to vote, it was the black president. You know what I'm saying? He came in there. His agenda was never for us. His agenda was for other people that they felt was marginalized, as the Democrats would say. You know, civil unions, or now they call it gay marriage for gay people, whatever. Like, you know, he did a lot of agendas for other peoples. You know why? Because black people didn't fund that campaign. We just gave them our vote. If we would have been able. And didn't think about Barack Obama. I ain't never know a nigga named Barack Obama a day in my life. But it's just, you know, it's just unfortunate, man. It's just unfortunate, man. Like it changed me after I seen 8 years with him. and Trayvon Martin getting killed, and then George Zimmerman don't get indicted. So it's like we still getting killed, we still getting murdered. It doesn't matter that him being black was in office because he wasn't gonna do shit. He didn't do shit. He could have done shit. I seen y'all talk about Trump. This is why I'd say Biden is less of a man than Trump, because Trump is not a coward like Biden. Trump let you know in the first 100 days I'm gonna do all this racist shit for the people that support me in the first one, and he did it. He did it. Barack Obama, he said he gonna do stuff for the black community. He ain't do shit. You know what I mean? So that's a difference. That's a huge difference, bro. Yes, he did. He had 8 years, bro. Bro, you know what another thing that these Democrats do and these politicians do? They be like this, yo, I'm going to do a plan that's going to take effect 2 years after 2 years after their term is up. Like Joe Biden saying he's going to have something that goes into effect after 2026. Nigga, why 2026? Why I got to take 6 years? Things can get done immediately.
Shit that's going on now. Because see, people think, like, we in a pandemic still, right? You still wear a mask where you go at, right?
And he's going to shut down the country. If he's elected, he's going to shut down the country. So people like small businesses.
Answer that, bro. So if somebody else, so that got to get fixed. It's like, you can't just come in and magically, since a new, better president, there's shit going to be better. Nah, I don't believe that. I just believe like.
I'm wearing my mask right now, bro. I believe, I follow the protocols and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I follow protocols, but the fact of the matter is pandemics and diseases and plagues has always been around since we've been a social, since we've been civilization.
Right.
So
but
this ain't nothing new. And people,
guess
what people kept doing? Guess what people kept doing? Guess what people kept doing during those times, though?
When does that happen? When is the whole America? Since we've been alive, since me and you been alive, bro, our era, that's never happened. To our parents, that ain't happened. They ain't have to stop going to work because of the pandemic.
Exactly. Facts. That's a fact.
Like, that's crazy. That's what happened when he was in presidency. Something happened when he was in president. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I don't know. I voted for the lesser of the evil. I'm guilty of that. I am. I'm guilty of that. But at the same time, something got to change, man. It ain't changing while he there. It seems like shit getting worse. They talking about the pandemic gonna get worse in the world.
All right, why are some black women against Ice Cube? And I'm really asking the sisters. I really want to know, because I don't really know the answer of why y'all really against it. I can only speculate. And I gotta put this. That's why I got the line underneath there. Trump was the only candidate in an election to sit with Ice Cube 1-on-1. The only one. They called him up, and Ice Cube put it out there. He's shameless about it. I didn't call them. They called me. And he said, he had to reach out to the Joe Biden and Kamala Harris campaign, try to keep it fair and shit like that. And he said they told him to come back after they've been elected. You know what I'm saying? Trump peoples and stuff like this. Yo, tell us, you know what I mean? And then the next day or the next 12 hours, they revamped their agenda for the black community, just based off of the stuff he said. And then Ice Cube didn't say it's just a stagnant plan. He want all of us to get involved and put our input onto it. And this is what I'm saying. Like, why are black women against Ice Cube? Because of him just sitting down with Trump. And him just saying he don't support either candidate. And they just, not only black women, but most of the people I seen on the media were black women that was attacking him. Like, he go on this one show called I know Vivica Fox was on there, and some other black famous actresses, and they was all trashing him. Like, there's no black woman agenda in there. There's no black woman agenda. And it's like, it's called, the Platinum Plan is for black people. So I'm assuming that black women are black people. You know what I'm saying? They are part of that. But this is the problem, I feel like, why black women are against Ice Cube. It's because Ice Cube do not have a black woman as his vice presidential candidate, even though he's not a person that's running this election. They're looking at Ice Cube as hampering the chances for a black woman to get into that vice president position. Let's be honest here. That's really what it's all about. Facts, Big Spell. Thanks a lot, Big Spell. Fox Soul. Yeah, it's called Fox Soul. You saw that shit? Wasn't that shit disgusting, bro? I had to show my girl that shit. She's a black woman, by the way. I had to show my girl, who's a black woman. I showed her that shit, and she said that shit was disgusting. I'm sorry, Mark. Go ahead.
No. I'm saying, so you're saying it's girl power going on.
It's always been like that in our community, man. That's why I have, like, if you look at the graphic, I have um um what's her name? Kerry Washington, because you know she played in the show Scandal, and she was the mistress to that white president, and she was the most powerful woman in the world, but you could never hold down a man. And one thing about it, a lot of black women love that show. And I said, you know why y'all love that fucking show? Because it's so y'all side chicks, man. Like, anytime y'all tune in, y'all just let them know and verify that y'all just side bitches. You know what I mean? Y'all not really looking for no man. Y'all looking for a dude that's empowering. Y'all rather be a mistress to him while he's sitting down with his real wife. Y'all love being side bitches. You know what I'm saying? And but it's been embedded. It's been embedded since slavery. It's been embedded since slavery when the master used to keep the bad wench in the house. You know what I mean? That was his mistress. The original mistress is a black woman. You know what I mean? He married to the white, and it is what it is. And you know what? The black women, you know what? They feel like they had to tell Ice Cube, make sure you have a specific agenda for black women, because they feel like Joe Biden and his agenda might be more fair. I guess I don't know. This is what I'm guessing, because I feel like, you know how they already indoctrinated us with the Willie Lynch letter and shit. If you ever read that Willie Lynch, they indoctrinated us to be against each other, gender, age, class, all this stuff. We gotta just be against each other, or we can't trust and we mistrust each other. So they mistrust a black man that comes up with a plan, and like automatically. And Barack Obama was married to a white chick. They wouldn't have voted for his ass. Kamala Harris married to a white dude. Kamala Harris married to a white dude, and they don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? We don't care.
Vice president right now. The vice president we got right now, don't nobody ever even speak on him.
Because he don't say shit. He don't.
So, don't nobody ever speak on him. But soon
I'll be forgetting that we got a vice president.
It's the big talk. I mean, I don't know, man.
Even look at Black Lives Matter. Look at Black Lives Matter.
I voted.
Look at Black Lives Matter. Even that's ran by four black women as founders, but it's funded by a white man. And it's, look, bro, I can't trust that shit. That's why I was going to support Black Lives Matter, because the most loyal servant to white male supremacy is the bad wench, the black mistress.
Trump announced that he was even running for president 4+ years ago. All the rappers had them in their songs. And
yeah, everybody used to be dick eating Trump. Bro. All these rappers used to be dick eating Trump. Like, yeah, I got Trump money, I got Trump cash. Like, and Trump,
they were rapping about him. They had him in their songs. They had him in videos. So how all of a sudden did he become racist? I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just saying how all of a sudden, you know,
that's a narrative. Why did they make that why they make that a narrative? Because all of a sudden, just like Barack Obama, like when nobody knew about him, all of a sudden they said like he's a terrorist, and like they always, if you're great, they're gonna come up with stuff to try to tear you down. You know what I'm saying? Or make up shit, and people gonna believe it. And you know the thing is, the Democrats convinced black people that if you're Republican, you automatically racist. Like, you're automatically racist if you're Republican, and if you're black and you're Republican, then you're a fool. And what's crazy is that that's the party that black people were allowed to be able to run for office and get the backing and the money to get some political power. That was the first. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But then the racists did infiltrate the Republican Party, though. But like, you know, when it did a shift in the '60s, when you just played a clip with Malcolm X talking about John F. Kennedy and the Democrat. Yeah, so they made that shift right there. And then, you know what's crazy? John F. Kennedy was probably the last real president, because, you know, they assassinated his ass. All the real presidents, they assassinate, for real. They assassinate them. The real presidents, they assassinate them.
So Trump might get
That's a fact, Big Spell. Big Spell say, why black people care what these rappers say. That's a fact. You shouldn't care, but Ice Cube is different. Lil Wayne, I don't want to hear nothing Lil Wayne got to say. Lil Wayne, you can look at Lil Wayne, that nigga always leaned the fuck up. Always pilled up, always fucked up. I ain't listening to nothing, any Kiss Men. So I don't listen to nothing that Lil Wayne say. Ice Cube, I respect him a lot more. He had family movies that showcase black talent. He brought out a lot of, even old school niggas like John Witherspoon and Mike. Come on, man. Like, I respect Ice Cube. I listen, I'm looking, but I ain't gonna lie. When Ice Cube came out of Platinum Plane, I heard how many people was criticizing it, especially black women. You know, automatically I listen to my sisters. Automatically I believe my sisters. Automatically I stand by my sisters. So I kind of like, yeah, Ice Cube on some bullshit. But then I listened to what he was saying, and I said, oh, of course nobody want to listen to you when you making a reasonable minded decisions or being impartial and really listening and really paying attention. People don't want to listen or pay attention to that. That's crazy. But Ice Cube is different, Big Spell. But the rest of them niggas, I ain't listening to them.
That's exactly what I said. They just, out of emotion or for whatever reason, they just jump and say, "Oh yeah, F Ice Cube," and without even listening, without even paying attention, without doing their due diligence. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect somebody else to come up with this info to you, because that's a game of telephone, and things are going to get lost in translation. Do the research for yourself.
That's a fact. Trump Chronicles. I agree with some of the stuff you're saying. Not everything, though. You going ham in there, bro. But I agree with you, Big Spell. Like I do. I also look at Ice Cube as more than a rapper. Yo, it'll flow.
I wish I could see the comment. I'm on my cell phone. I can't see.
Yo, we about to end this in a little bit though. But May, I ain't gonna tell you to talk about your politics. I ain't gonna do that too much. But I just feel like it's bad. We just gotta come together and stuff. And the best way to come together is not voting. I hope that they say in this election that over 50% of black men didn't vote. Like I just want my constituency, at least my constituency. It says. Because like the last election was 54%. They said 54% of all black men didn't vote in the 2016, John. So I'm hoping it's 80%, at least 80%. I hope it's 80% that don't vote. Them
black folks were felons though.
No, they vote. No, it's allowed. You in Pennsylvania, you allowed to vote if you're a felon. You can vote. My brother,
that's one state.
I know he can vote.
One state out of 52, bro. Like, you know how many black folks that's felons really allowed to vote? A lot of niggas can't vote.
I get what you're saying. But who put them? Who made them crime bills though? It was Joe Biden. I'm pretty sure them niggas is locked up. They're gonna be like, I'm voting for Trump, probably more likely. Y'all, people thinking they're gonna come out and vote for Biden. No, they're not. They gonna hate him. And they probably got in there when he was saying stuff like, "They super predators." Who cares how they grew up? Who cares what resources they got? You don't want them to kill your white mom and your white son. You know what I mean? Come on. Or he'd be like this. He like this. Poor kids are just as smart as white kids. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that. Not you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not saying you. I'm saying Biden and them Democrats. Don't do that to me, bro. Like bro. Don't do that to me, bro. That's the main. More so than my skin. Somebody's trying to assault my skin tone. You try to assault my intelligence, and you see I'm stuttering right now, because that highly pisses me off when you try to assault my intelligence. Don't you look at me and think I'm an idiot. You didn't. Don't do that. I will probably kill you. Go ahead, Mark. My fault. No, he said poor kids are just as smart as white kids. Like, who you talking about? That's, bro, don't do that, man. Don't do that, doggy. Don't do that, doggy. Yeah. Please.
Like that, man. You know, if you listen, it's both sides are right, bro. I'm one of them dudes. I'm balancing on the fence anyway with it. You know what I'm saying? I might go one way just cause, you know, I don't like some stupid shit that happened. Yeah. You know what I mean? I might feel different. Later on, but for now, this is how I felt with my little vote.
But I agree.
Both sides. Black men, if they ain't fucking with us, we shouldn't vote. If niggas feel like that, they're strong about it.
No, black people in general, like black and Spanish. I feel like Spanish. Even you, May. I feel like you shouldn't. You shouldn't vote, even though you're gonna do what you're gonna do. I feel like we all shouldn't vote. We can just register to vote. Let them know, like, hey, look, my vote is here, waiting. I'm just not gonna cast it. You know what I mean? I don't believe in or if we were really smart, we just vote for our local officials, because you know that some of them be on the ballots and shit. Don't just press the button for Democrat. Don't just press the button for Republican. Like, really select and choose. Exactly. Like, even actually, when I voted for Barack Obama, a lot of people don't know this. I voted for some Republicans in the Congress. I voted for some Republicans in the Congress, and I voted for some independents.
Because when you go vote, I mean, right? You voted, Maylene. You know, sometimes it's only one motherfucker running, and that motherfucker just so happened to be Republican. It's the only name on there to press. So you got to, like, I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. Let's go. This motherfucker from, you know what I mean? So I got to press this shit on him, but that's why I say you're gonna have to vote for the lesser evil. If you go in there to vote, You're going to vote for the lesser evil.
Yo, you know how I wish
That's
was
just how
here?
it go.
I wish Nap City was here. I swear to God, if Nap City was on here right now, Nap City would go crazy. What the fuck is y'all talking about? You gonna really let this man win? Like Nap City will go crazy. Especially, remember that time when me and you were saying, I was lying though, but I said I voted for Trump, and he was like, yo, you a coon. Like, you straight up called me a coon.
I called you.
No, not you, not you. It was Nap City.
That our country was in a very poor position.
It's starting to break up for some reason.
When Trump announced that he was, I was intrigued by that because I know he's a businessman. Whether he gets off with paying $750 in taxes out of all he made, you know what? Teach me your ways, Sensei. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be able to run businesses and not be able to pay taxes like that. You know what I'm saying? Teach me those laws so that I can use them to my advantage, to benefit my kids. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt that what he offered and what he did for our economy, I feel that he really has stepped up.
Mad at that, man. Can't be mad at that though. But you know,
I want Biden. If Biden wins, I don't see nothing good coming out of that. To be honest with you, bro. Like,
I mean, what's gonna change if Trump wins? Dog? Y'all not saying that.
But what changed?
Trump wasn't a politician to begin with, and that's what I liked about him, because he was somebody like me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But what changed?
If I was elected, I go up in there and I do and say what the fuck I wanted to say and do. You know what I'm saying? And how I wanted to do it. He came in and he treated our country like a business, and he brought companies back into the United States.
I can't verify what you're saying right there, man. I can't verify that as facts or whatever. But
entrepreneurship come from you. You leaving the house saying, I got this amount of money. I'm finna put my money in this.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. They need to start giving us, like, what Andrew Yang, that's who I really wanted to win. He was a Democrat, by the way. Andrew Yang, when he was talking about UBI, Universal Basic Income, $1,000 a month. And he was talking facts. Look at Amazon. Amazon got over $1 trillion profit, whatever, this year. I'm exaggerating a little bit. A. Edwards, salute, bro. But what that shows is when you're giving money to the people, especially from the bottom, that's what keeps the economy going. Because now we are confident in consuming. Because, you know what I'm saying, the rich people, they own the businesses. They make the jobs. They're not really consuming shit. They're not really contributing back or investing back in the country. It's actually us, the grassroots. That's why we got to make our own campaign, make our own people, and then build up from there. Because then we can have our own better hierarchy, and that's more fair for even people that's at the bottom, where they don't have to feel like, oh, I need to get a business. I need to make sure I have. No, we already got multiple streams of income for you available, and things that can assist you when you fall down on yourself. But of course, it's gonna be a hierarchy, because not everybody can be a fucking billionaire. But at least it'd be basic necessities and services that we can provide, because we have a true system that is able to cover all of our asses. You know what I'm saying? Like you what y'all talking is facts. Y'all talking facts. But I wanted Andrew Yang. I don't think they wanted the Asian person to be the president. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he would have been the best person in there, because he was talking numbers.
Was still running, and this whole coronavirus bit came out.
Oh, he was done. When that happened, he was done.
Edwards.
Oh, y'all infiltrating. That's what everybody.
Edwards saying Ice Cube crazy for suggesting that black people should contract with the United States. How is he crazy for that? Explain it. I didn't really read too much. I didn't really read too in depth. I didn't read too
financially, because financially, you know what I'm saying, is you already know how the business goes, my nigga. That's, you lose friendships and all behind business. So Trump is basically a businessman. He basically taking you away from, you know what I mean, regular life, dog. Like, everybody want to be an entrepreneur. Everybody want to be on top. You know what you got to do to get on top. You know what I'm saying? You can't be nobody fucking friend. This shit a business, nigga. You know what I mean? This shit.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Snake eat snake type shit. You know what I mean? You gonna do what you gonna do for your business to run. That's Trump. That's guerrilla warfare. He with that shit. He with that shit, man. He with that shit. To like, you know, if you getting
It's
money,
all fake
getting
news.
money.
It's phony
Fuck
stuff.
what they say.
It didn't
Getting money.
happen.
I don't give a fuck. And people like that. People like that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey,
I like how everybody around me, you know what I'm saying? Like with my businesses and whatnot, I like employing people or hiring from my group of people, you know what I'm saying, to do the job. You know what I'm saying? And help us all rise at once. You know what I'm saying? Not just me.
It's a competition though.
Hey Edwards, you said UBI is the most progressive policy.
Nobody, though. That's the thing.
You don't think universal health care is more progressive than that? DM3 Entertainment was good, baby. We are the United States. Why will we give up our sovereignty? We are the United States. Why will we sovereignty? I know I pronounced it wrong. What you mean? Like, hold on. You saying Ice Cube is suggesting that we give that up? Or is he suggesting that black people should have their own sovereignty? Like, we should be recognized as our own state? Which is going to be pretty much impossible. It's too many house niggas, man. Too many. It's pretty much impossible, bro. And then there's too much beef right now. You know what I mean? Niggas killing each other. I don't know, bro. UBI, I don't think UBI is the most progressive policy, though. I think universal health care is more progressive because you have to really go through all these companies' insurances. But UBI, that's the government directly giving you money. And it doesn't affect welfare and other stuff. It's just every American get the same amount per month, so that it's basically covering your ass. You know what I'm saying? But what they needed to put in place as well, with the UBI, they need to put price protections, like price protection on goods and services. So like if they giving $1,000 a month, you know, a gallon of milk don't go from $5 to $18. Oh yeah, we own this land in the United States. We are Aboriginal. We are Native. Well, let me hit this for you. Hey Edwards. That's a fact.
I'm Haitian. And
don't let the Jewish people hear you say that though, Edwards, because you know they're gonna take us off the air like they did with Nick Cannon. They're gonna tell us to suck their dicks literally to get back on air. So we're not going to say too much of that. Ice Cube says we need a contract with the United States as though we are not the United States. We aren't the United States. They showed us already that we're not. They never respected us as citizens in this country. You know, back in the day when it was free, they called them free men, but it's black people that were free. And even Native Americans, they had Native Americans and Spanish people and blacks. They used in Chinese. It's even the Chinese over there in the West Coast. They had to pay a special tax, bro. Even if you was born here, just because you're not white, you had to pay a special tax, bro. Like they upcharge you just to live, just to breathe air, bro. That is insane. So no, we not really. I mean, we are, but the way they look at us, we're not. We're not the United States, bro. Like you can even see what they be saying and shit, bro. Even people in the Trump camp. You see what they be saying in the Trump campaign. A lot of them dudes, them little racist motherfuckers in the Trump side, all them motherfuckers, you see how they be talking, bro. They talk less like them motherfuckers back in the day. You know what I mean? That's all I be saying. Some black people that's supporting Trump, support Trump, vote for Trump. But don't be dick eating and shit like, yeah, I'm different than the rest of them niggas because I vote for Trump. Like, you look like a dumbass, man. Like, you look like you a true house nigga. Man, I don't know, man. I hate both these niggas, bro. I don't like both of these niggas. Biden is a rapist, a pedophile. That's some shit. Like this man be rubbing on little girls, they talking about Trump grabbing some grown woman pussy, but I think grabbing kitty pussy is worse. All right, let me stop, man. Because people are like this. No, Trump is a rapist. Bro, I ain't never see Trump raping or be impolite with people except for his daughter. That's another story though. No, but Biden kissed his daughter with the tongue though. Biden kissed his daughter with tongue. Y'all seen that recently on the campaign or something like that? Yeah.
Oh, but I did see that Hunter Biden investigated by the FBI about his Russian ties and some dealings that he made for his daddy.
Yo, you're right, A. Edwards. UBI will allow people to purchase health insurance, and money is a standard. This is what A. Edwards said, which is a super fact. Money is a standard medium of exchange. If you get cold hard cash, then you can convert it into whatever you want. Almost. That is facts. And I'm not. That's why, like, some people want to get rid of currency and stuff like that. I'm not in favor. That's for you, A. Edwards. I'm not in favor of getting rid of the currency system and taking it to a digitized system. I feel like the currency system that we got works already, and I feel like we should just stick to it. What we need to do is distribute the wealth a lot more fairly, because black and brown people, we about, like, if you take black people just for black people, it's 13%. Ice Cube says this. We only own 0.5% of the whole country's wealth. We only have 0.5%. That's only half of 1% of the whole country's wealth. That is insane. And he said it used to be higher than that. It used to be like 3%, 4%, but it been reducing. Even with Trump in office. So some of you niggas saying, "Oh, Trump is benefiting me," but yeah, he is probably benefiting some of us individually. So if you gonna vote, if you vote individually, you don't vote and saying, "Hey, look, he's for," like, you got to make sure you look out for all of us with your vote, because it's not really like your vote is not. It's your individual choice. It's not really for the greater good for everyone else. Me, I want it to be greater good for everyone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I will say this: out of the candidates, Biden's a pussy. He's a coward. He's a liar. Trump may be those things too, but Trump is more of a man, because Trump tell motherfuckers what he gonna do. He be like, "Yo, this is what's gonna happen. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm banning China." And he do it. He do it. He do it. He do it. He does it.
You know exactly what you're getting with Trump when he says that he does it.
Yep. If Trump came out after he won the election and said, "I hate all niggers," y'all better not right. Y'all better not right. Just accept it for what it is. You just accept it for what it is and grind, dog. Just grind, bro, because they can't just straight up kill you. You know what I'm saying? Just grind, man. And like what Ice Cube doing, get a contract with them, like, "Hey, look, this is what we require, this is what we need." You know what I'm saying? And this is what we're willing to. We're not willing to do none of that shit, because I ain't hear Ice Cube said that we gotta give anything up. He's just saying that we need to get, reparations. Like that conversation needs to happen more. That conversation needs to happen more. It was somebody else that called out Joe Biden and Trump for reparations not happening though.
What was that?
Mark dropped out.
Yeah, he dropped out.
Yeah, but I'm ready to end this, man. Black people, don't vote. Don't vote. You probably already voted already, because I know some of y'all got up early. This is the only time y'all get up early. Only time you get up early. Went out and voted for Joe Biden. But, and some of y'all house niggas went out there and voted for Trump and probably praising with your white friends. Like, "Yeah, dude, I voted for Trump." But it's like, come on, man. Don't vote for nobody, because they don't represent us. You know what I'm saying? Try it. We gotta like, in the next 3 years, because like Made's saying, you worried about the next 3 years. I like when you were saying that you was worried for the next 3 years. That, me too. I feel like we still going to be stupid. I feel like we need to get our brains together. And it's going to take longer than the next 3 years. It's going to take longer than the next 3 years, but at least by 2030, we have something that's going to, like, do something for our kids and our kids' kids and kids.
Yeah.
You are right, A. Edwards. We do not get our indigenous rights. I feel like black and brown people should get their indigenous rights. The Apache and Comanche get well over $1 billion annually as indigenous rights. Real shit. And I don't think I got Apache or Comanche blood. The M3 salute, bro. But yo, we're gonna end this right here, man. This is the voice of Culture YMF. I'm with Dragon Slayer Entertainment Battle Rap founder Mei Lang Lim. Go check her out. Yeah, we out. Marleezy dropped out, but go check him out too, man. They just dropped the battle. If y'all into battle rap, dropped it on Dragon Slayer Battle Rap Entertainment, the YouTube channel. It's ENT though at the end. It's not entertainment spelled out already, but it's ENT at the end. So Dragon Slayer BR. She gonna put it in the chat. And then I'm gonna just copy and paste it so the y'all on the other platforms like Periscope, Facebook, or Twitch, I can see it. Hey, yo, hey, 3, I really need you in there. And Mob, I saw you watching, dog.
There we
Ass
go.
nigga.
There's the link in the chat for the battle last night. Malt Leezy versus Kid Dangerous, Mellow 15 versus Danny Myers.
What chat you put it in?
And
I see it.
YouTube.
I see it. Took a little minute to register. And here we go. For y'all that want to check it out, it's dope. Danny Myers showed up. He's going against Mellow 15. He's from South Jersey. Mellow 15. He's definitely shooting up. He impresses me. I wasn't impressed with the kid at one point in time. I told him that. Since then, he's just been just demolishing shit. And I ain't saying he lost or whatever like that when I say I wasn't impressed. I'm not saying he lost. But I was just saying that I wasn't really like high up on him like that. But yeah, I mean, he impressed me his last couple battles I've been seeing on Instagram and shit. So go check out Mellow 15 from South Jersey. If y'all know Danny Myers, go check him out as well. Even though they say he lost, I gotta watch that battle. He lost. They say he lost against Jerry Russ. I gotta watch it. Didn't watch it. I seen like the last part, but I'm gonna watch that John so I can really oh yeah, with the Danny Myers and the Mellow 15, the Dragon's Lair event. I want to hear some of y'all thoughts on it. I want to hear some of y'all that checked it out. I want to hear your thoughts. Who y'all thought really won? Even Kid Dangerous and Malt Leezy. I want to hear what y'all won. I heard Kid Dangerous shit, and I think his audio was really crappy. But he's a legend though. Kid Dangerous, his resume. I don't think a lot of people can compete with that resume. So, but I wish that his audio was a lot clearer. Like, dang, yo.
I tried to fix his audio. It was poor when he sent it over. So it's like,
you know how Kid Dangerous is. You tell him to change something, you're not going to change it. You're going to laugh at it. Like, and then he going to still keep it that way. And you be like, bro, I'm telling you this because I give a fuck. But all right, if you just want me to put it out there like that. Yeah, I appreciate that, 3. But yo, we out. Go check out that link in the description. I let this joint run a little bit so y'all got a chance to click on it. Click on it right now. Right now, get them views and hit that like button and leave a comment there. Let me know who y'all thought won.
Make sure you subscribe.